mo ń ṣe fídíò yìí fún àwọn Kristẹni kan tó jẹ́ wípé wọ́n understand the ministry of witnessing to the Muslims. Àwọn Kristẹni kan tó jẹ́ wípé they still believe in their hearts that the God of the Bible is the God of the Quran. I find it funny to hear and sense that there are some Christians that still have the mindset that the God of the Bible is the God of the Quran. And that is why you think that witnessing to the Muslim is like argument. Ìdí tọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ fi máa interpret ministry apologetics tó fi máa interpret it as ẹ má jíjẹ sìn, ẹ má ṣe kinní kan, all those kind of stuff is because they have this mindset that we are serving the same God, or Allah is God instead of the God of the Bible. Because when Jesus commands us in Matthew chapter 28 from verse 19, Jésù wípé nítorí náà ẹ lọ, ẹ máa kọ́ orílẹ̀-èdè gbogbo, ẹ máa kọ́ orílẹ̀-èdè gbogbo, kí ẹ sì máa baptisi wọn ní orúkọ Baba àti ní ti Ọmọ àti ní ti Ẹ̀mí Mímọ́. Verse 20, kí ẹ máa kọ́ wọn láti máa kíyèsí ohun gbogbo, ohunkóhun tí mo ti pa láṣẹ fún yín. Jésù sọ wípé ó ń bá àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀yìn ẹ̀ wí. Jesus has teach his disciples so many things. Jésù ti kọ́ àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀yìn ẹ̀ ní àwọn ohun tó fẹ́ kí wọ́n máa kọ́yàn. And before the gospel of Jesus, kó tó di pé Jesus come to earth to show us God's plan for salvation, láti fi ìpinnu Ọlọ́run fún ìgbàlà hàn wá. Ẹ̀yẹ́ kí gbogbo àwọn prophets tó ti wá, they are preaching God and the coming Messiah. Kò sí from the time of Moses, message méjì ni wọ́n ní. They show God to the people and they announce a Messiah that is coming. That's their message. They show God to people and they announce the coming Messiah. Go and check all the prophets, Moses, Isaiah, Jeremiah, Daniel, all of them preach God and show the coming Messiah. And that is why when Jesus now came, which is the Messiah, he now fulfilled all the laws of the Bible. Tí bí Jésù ṣe wá dé, Jésù bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní ṣe ìmúṣẹ ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn tí Bible ti sọ. And that is why tó fi ń ṣe àkàwé ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ nǹkan nínú májẹ̀mú láéláé. Ó ṣàkàwé wípé bí wọ́n ṣe jẹ mánà, bí àwọn ọmọ Ísírẹ́lì ṣe jẹ mánà láginjù, òun ni mánà tó wá látọ̀run. Ó ṣàkàwé pé bí Mósè ṣe gbé ejò sókè ní aginjù, bẹ́ẹ̀ ni a ó gbé ọmọ ènìyàn sókè. Ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní fi ra rẹ̀ weigh a lot of things in the Old Testament for us to know that he is the anticipated Messiah in the Old Testament. And from the time of Jesus, ní kété tó ti parí iṣẹ́ tó fẹ́ ṣe, tá a ti kàn má bèlébù tó ti jíǹde, ló jẹ́ wípé the only message we have now is to accept Jesus as your Lord and personal Savior. Láti ìgbà Jésù yìí, kò wá sí message kankan mọ́. Message kan ṣoṣo tó wà ní wípé gba Jésù lólúwa tó lùgbàlà. When you accept Christ, you have accepted God. The message of Christ, wàásù tí Jésù gbé lé wa lọ́wọ́ ni wípé you reject Christ, you reject God. You can't know God without knowing Christ. So ẹni tó fayé ẹ̀ fún Jésù ló fayé ẹ̀ fọ́lọ́run. And that is why Jesus begin to explain. Jesus saw emphatically in the book of John chapter 14. Ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti verse 1, ó sọ wípé ẹ má ṣe jẹ́ kí ọkàn yín dàrú. Ẹ gba Ọlọ́run gbọ́, ẹ gbà mí gbọ́ pẹ̀lú. So when you claim to believe God, you have to believe Jesus Christ also. So you can't believe in God without believing in Jesus Christ. Now, ìdí tó fi wá ṣe pàtàkì for any Christian that want to fulfill Matthew chapter 28, any Christian tó bá fẹ́ máa kọ́ àwọn orílẹ̀-èdè gbogbo bí Jésù sọ lóòótọ́, tó dẹ̀ fẹ́ máa ṣe ẹlẹ́rìí Jésù bí Acts of Apostles chapter 1 verse 6 to 8 bó ṣe sọ fún wa, tí ò fi ní ṣe without preaching to the Muslim, is that Muslim now claim to believe in Jesus and they deny the three major things about Jesus. In the time of the apostles, we have the Jews. A ní àwọn Jews tó jẹ́ wípé wọ́n lérò pé àwọn ọmọ Ọlọ́run, but they reject Jesus. So it was later táwọn Peter, James, John tí wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní wàásù Jésù nínú ìwé Iṣẹ́ Apostolic chapter 2, chapter 3 àti àwọn different Acts of Apostles. A máa rí pé iṣẹ́ táwọn ọmọ ẹ̀yìn ṣe ni wípé they begin to preach Jesus to the Jews. Ẹ̀yin Jew, tẹ́ ẹ bá lẹ́ gba Ọlọ́run gbọ́, ẹ ní láti gbàgbọ́ nínú Jésù náà. They begin to preach to them. That is their message. So that Muhammad náà wá ń try láti redefine Jésù. So nǹkan mẹ́ta ṣe pàtàkì tó yẹ pé ẹni tí ò bá ti gbàgbọ́ nípa Jésù kò gba Jésù gbọ́. O ò lè sọ pé o gba Jésù gbọ́ kó má gba nǹkan mẹ́ta gbọ́. Nǹkan mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta dẹ̀ ni Islam deny. Islam deny the major three things that is important about Jesus, and yet they claim to believe in Jesus. Àwa kan wá dìde, àwa sọ wípé a ní láti jẹ́ káwọn èèyàn yìí ò mọ̀ pé gba Jésù gbọ́ tẹ́ ẹ bá ti gba nǹkan mẹ́ta ìgbọ́. You are claiming salvation in Allah. You are claiming salvation in Muhammad. You are claiming salvation in the Quran. And you are neglecting the major three things that earn us salvation. We are now preaching to them. Some people are now saying that it is like I don't understand. Then who are we to preach to if not the Muslims? Now, in Kameta that I said, it is very important. Ó wà nínú Bible. Ó dẹ̀ wà nínú Quran pé Quran deny mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta. Àkọ́kọ́, you must believe that Jesus died and resurrected for our sin. Agbọ́dọ̀ wí pé Jésù kú, ó sì jíǹde nítorí ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wa. The first thing that is important before you can earn a salvation in Jesus Christ, you believe that he died and he resurrected. And that is why in the book of Philippians chapter 3 verse 10, Philippians chapter 3 verse 10, Paul sọ wípé that I may know him and the power of his resurrection, kí n lè mọ̀ àti agbára àjíǹde rẹ̀. So tí n bá ti mọ̀ Jésù tán, nǹkan tó ṣe pàtàkì fún mi láti mọ̀ ni kí n mọ̀ wípé ó kú, ó sì jíǹde, àjíǹde yẹn dẹ̀ ní agbára. So in Quran chapter 4 verse 157, Allah said that they did not kill Jesus. Wọ́n pàdé bí pé yóò tẹ̀ jíǹde. Allah kàn rú mọ́ wọn lójú ni. And they claim to believe in Jesus. And Christians fail to witness to them. I don't know what we are doing then. The second thing that is very important for us to believe in Jesus Christ is that we have to believe that Jesus is the Son of God. You can't believe in Jesus without believing that he is the Son of God. And Jesus, our Christian, kọ́lá dẹ̀ pé Jésù lọ́mọ Ọlọ́run, because àwọn Muslim kan máa ń claim pé àwa la pè lọ́mọ Ọlọ́run. No, Jésù ló pera ẹ̀ lọ́mọ Ọlọ́run. And gbà tó dẹ̀ pera ẹ̀ lọ́mọ Ọlọ́run yìí, ọmọ Ọlọ́run yẹn ò túmọ̀ sí wípé Ọlọ́run bí wọ́n ṣe ń bí ènìyàn. Ọmọ Ọlọ́run túmọ̀ sí wípé òun àtọlọ́run ẹyọ kan ṣoṣo ni wọ́n. Ló fi jẹ́ pé ìgbà tá a dé nínú John chapter 10 from verse 30. Jésù láti máa sọ fún yín pé ọ̀kan lé èmi àti bàbá mi já sí. Kí ló wá ṣẹlẹ̀? Àwọn Júù sì tún hé òkúta láti sọ́ọ̀lù. Jésù wá dá wọn lóhùn. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ iṣẹ́ rere ni mo fi hàn yín láti ọ̀dọ̀ bàbá mi wá. Nítorí èwo nínú iṣẹ́ wọn nìlẹ̀ ṣe sọ mí lé òkúta. Àwọn Júù sì dáhùn wípé àwa kò sọ lé òkúta nítorí iṣẹ́ rere, ṣùgbọ́n nítorí ọ̀rọ̀ òdì àti nítorí ìwọ tí í ṣe ènìyàn ń fi ara rẹ̀ ṣe Ọlọ́run. So one of the reasons that bí Jésù ṣe sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn, wọ́n understand pé ẹni yìí kìí kàn ṣe pé ń pa ẹ̀ lọ́mọ Ọlọ́run lásán o, ó ń fi rẹ̀ ìwé Ọlọ́run gan. They understand. So it was the claim of Jesus. Jesus sọ nínú John chapter 8 verse 58. Ó ní Before Abraham, I am. Pé kó tó di pé a bí Abraham, èmi ni, I am. So ní kété làwọn Júù wò pé ṣé ti gbọ́ wọ́n tún mọ òkúta wọ́n fẹ́ lẹ̀ mọ́ àwọn tó ti pé ẹ lọ́lọ́run ó ń sọ pé kí ìwọ tó yẹ pé Joseph ló bí ọ ò tí ì ju 3 years lọ ó wá ń sọ pé ká tó bí Abraham ó ti wà. What are you saying? He's telling them that he has been in the past. He's one with God and they understand. So when Allah is not telling us that woe to everyone that called Jesus his son. Ègbé ni fún ẹnikẹ́ni tó bá sọ wípé Kristi o ọmọ Ọlọ́run ni. So they came to believe in Jesus. Which Jesus are they talking about? So my dear Christians, brothers and sisters, if you still have the mindset that the God of the Bible is the God of the Quran, I challenge you that you don't know Christ. You have to retrace your salvation. On this path, we have laid our feet. Ojú ọ̀nà yìí a ti fi ẹsẹ̀ wa lélẹ̀. And by God, the grace of God will not rest until every Muslim is aware that the Jesus of the Quran is not the true Jesus. The true Jesus is the one that we know. And he is not just a prophet, he is God incarnate. God bless you.